Hello friends, Tony here, welcome. So behind the scenes I have created categories, tags and posts. Also on the roles, now we have admin, writer and super admin. Super admin has all the permissions. The admin has the permission for category, all permissions. For posts, all permissions. For roles, has only the permission to view any, create. For tag, all the permissions. And for user, only the view any, create and update the user. Okay. The super admin has all the permissions we created on the last video. So I'm logged in as a test user, which is assigned a super admin role. And right now, yeah, I can come here. So see, this has the writer permission. This one has the super role. I can delete the user. So let's create, this is a writer. Let's create a new user. And I'm going to say John Doe.com and add this. And let's assign this an admin role. Okay, let's create, go back. Now this has a super admin, writer, and admin. I'm going to log out with this and yeah, let's copy this just to have there. I'm going to sign out and let's sign in with the John Doe first. Now, if I go to roles, we can see roles, but we cannot update any role. Okay. For roles, only the super admin can make changes. Now let's go to categories because we are admin, not super admin. Yeah, we can create new category, edit the category, delete the category. The same for tags and the same for posts. So let's create a new tag. So admin, and let's create, and also let's go to posts, and I'm going to create a new post and just say admin post. I'm going to select the category, user is the John, and tag admin. And yeah, I'm going to say is published, and we have created here. I'm going to show you the code, don't worry. Now let's sign out, and I'm going to sign in as this user here, Melissa, which is a writer. So let's sign out and sign in with Melissa, and password is password. Now you can see we don't have the users and also the roles here, but we have categories. We can create new category. So let's say a writer. Very good. So here we have the category. We cannot edit or delete the category. We can go to tags. We can create a new tag. So let's say just writer. And also here, writer. Go back. We can edit tags. Okay. We go to post. We can create posts. So let's say writer post. I'm going to select category and also select the user, and let's just assign this tag. Okay, I'm going to say here is published. I'm going to create, go back, and yeah, we can edit the post. As you can see, also we can edit the admin post because we have the permissions to do that. Now what if I log out and let's sign in with John Doe or with test, which is a super user. So test example.com, add the password, sign in, and I'm going to go to users here and create new user. And this user is going to be just a user, a random user. So let's say user example, .com, add the date, add the password, and roles. I'm not going to assign a role, so let's just say create. Okay, I'm going to go to roles and create a new role here. User role or basic role, let's say basic role. And this user can only view posts, nothing else. Okay, I'm going to create that, go to users, and I'm going to assign that role, the basic one, this user, and I'm going to copy this one because I'm going to sign out and sign in with that one. So password, sign in, and now you can see we can have only posts here, and also for the post we just can see the post, nothing else. And if I open the code here, first let's go to Filament. We have resources, which is the same as the user resource we created in the last video, nothing special here. But yeah, we have policies. Okay, so category policy, and here we have user can view any category which is generated with that plugin --all. Okay, so let me just see that. Go to plugins and Shield, and we have commands. So Shield generate, which is going to generate permissions and policies. So generate, and then --all to generate all, generate for all entities. So when you create the models and migration and also the resources around this command, and it's going to generate permissions and policies for all. So let's demonstrate to you. Let's come here, and I'm going to run artisan make :model. I'm going to name it task-m to create also the migration, and then I'm going to say artisan make filament resource, not user resource, but task resource. Okay, and now we have also the resources. So let's go and refresh. We have tasks here, as you can see. Now let's run the command here to generate the permissions and policies, because right now, as you can see, we have user and we can visit the task. But what if I run the shield generate --all? So artisan shield generate --all admin, and now we have user, and also we have task policy, view any, and so on. Let's go back again, and now hit refresh. We have forbidden because we are on the /tasks. But if I go back, now we don't have the tasks link here. Okay, so that's it, how you can work with this plugin. So you can create a model migration resource and then just run the shield generate --all, which is going to generate all the policies and permissions for you. And then you can go with login with your super admin and assign roles or assign permissions and so on your users and roles. Now that's it all about this video, what I wanted to show you. If you like such a videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one. All the best. Thank you very much.